5 million lives lost, over 5 million more displaced as a result of armed struggles over land and resources in the Democratic Republic of Congo in the last 30 years. Here's the question: what would our lives as humans look like if we didn't have land to build our houses, grow our food, share our common life with other human and non-human creatures, and bury our dead? Across the continent of Africa, violent conflicts over land are claiming thousands of lives annually and creating a major humanitarian crisis, resulting in the forced dispossession and displacement of families and communities from their homes and lands. Whether these are understood as conflicts between citizens and the state, indigenous and settlers, pastoralists and farmers, natural resource-based communities, and multinational extractive companies, or even competing ethno-religious identity groups, the reality is that contestations and struggles over land in Africa have become both persistent and lethal, with scholars comparing such incidents to a civil war. Surprisingly, while social science research on land has contributed overwhelmingly to the study and analysis of violent land conflicts in Africa, Christian theology has largely been absent from the conversation, despite the fact that Christian churches and communities across Africa are the second biggest landholders in the continent. The word land appears in the Bible for no less than 2,500 times. If the Hebrew and Christian scriptures and the Christian social tradition wrestle with questions related to land ownership, violence, and identity, then Christian theology must have something significant to say about land troubles in Africa. For Africans, land is not merely a fungible commodity or an economic resource. Land opens itself to a range of sacred, spiritual, metaphysical, and cultural meanings. The abstraction of land from theological and ethical considerations is, in my view, the missing piece in the land puzzle in Africa. The goal of my research is to paint a portrait of a theological problem and to suggest a better way forward. Through the lens of Christian social ethics, in conversation with African indigenous land ethics, I foreground land as a necessary enabling condition for human flourishing in Africa, providing new insights, fresh perspectives, and untapped possibilities for what the good life lived with and on the land looks like in Africa. Thank you.